Hello everybody, hopefully everyone is having a lovely day. And today we will be going over Peddler. So, let's get to it. Okay, so Peddler is an interesting hunter that just came out with multiple abilities, starting with petty gains. With this ability, Peddler can absorb components from the environment, nature, minerals, and metals, which we will go in detail in a moment, don't worry. Alright, so Peddler can use this ability within 8 meters of distance of her. It takes 1 second to use, but at the same time, she will lose 50% movement speed when using it. Alright, let's move on to nature. Her nature ability has a radius of 1.5 meters when used and will stay active for 8 seconds, as you can see here. Pretty neat. Any survivor that ends up touching that area will be ensnared with her vines for 2 seconds. Survivors can still dodge it by using flywheel if they have it. If you use this ability on an area where there's a chair survivor for about 12 meters, the vines will only stay for 4 seconds instead of 8 and ensnare for 1 second instead of 2. By using this ability too, you will be able to get 1 charge on nature's ability. With this ability, you will be able to launch your vines for 35 meters max distance or less, and pull yourself to the end of either by trapping a survivor with it or just by pulling yourself to the end of it. If you end up grabbing a survivor, they will stay bound from 2.3 to 2.6 seconds, depending on the length of the vine used. Alright, next on the list is mineral. With this ability, Peddler is able to create an entrance in between obstacles that will last for about 14 seconds. And she will get a mineral affinity charge where she will be able to do damage to the survivors that are standing under it. Not only that, but from creating that zone that is 10 seconds, it reduces the survivor's interaction speed and decoding by 20% for 8 seconds. Last of her abilities is metal. When used, Peddler can block cipher machines, doors, chests, lockers, and rocket chairs for about 12 seconds. By using metal, she will be able to get 1 charge for metal affinity. When used, it will reduce knockbacks and slow effects by 40% for 10 seconds. But not only that, her attack range will increase by 1.5 meters and get an increased movement speed by 8, as you can see here. Alright, let's talk about Peddler's Prescence. Her first Prescence will make the range of petty gain be increased by 12 meters, getting a much better range for her to use. And her second Prescence will make the usual 50% movement speed loss, it will not be there anymore. I personally think that Blink is a good option, but lately as of my build, I like using Peepers combined with this build that I've been playing with around. I think this build works very well with her. You can make your own or check it out as long, in the future, see how it goes. But this is my recommendation of what I'm using currently, and it's been working okay for me. Alright, so let's jump into an example of a match that I was doing. In this match, as we can see, we're going against female dancer, acrobat, forward, and patient. In here I was able to find forward first, and as many forwards do, usually when you're about to hit them, they'll use their ball to get that distance from you, but with her ability of bind, you will be able to catch up to them no problem and get that hit immediately. At this end of this match, you see how I'm sharing Acrobat? I will be putting my vine under him, so either they'll get stunned by that, and I'll hit them, or they'll use their flywheel and still be hit by me, since it was their flywheel on that. So, a lot of people will be wondering if it will be too hard to kite her, and something I can say is that it depends. She is definitely kiteable. She's not as OP as many people are saying. The best way to kite her, as you can see in this case, with Gravekeeper, he's a great example. He's actually a really great survivor that you can play against her, especially because of his shovel mode. You're able to dodge any of her vine attacks, will not touch you. The way that you have to kite this hunter, especially, you have to take it a little bit like geisha. You have to be kiting around tight walls, and if anything, compared to geisha, for example, her vines cannot pass through pallets or windows. So if you're able to place that pallet down or jump over a window, even if she's using her long distance vine to try to get to you, it won't be able to pass through it. There is a lot of great other characters that you can use. For example, Prospector. The same way that Prospector counters Anne is a very similar way that you can do against this hunter. And another great one, not for the kiting part, but a great support that works very well against her would be Batter. Batter is an amazing survivor that you can use to support your other teammates that are being chased. And there's other ways that you can go around her, but I mean, it's not as OP as many people think. Alright, so that's it for our tutorial on how to play Peddler. Hope you guys liked it, and if you guys enjoy it and you want to see more, please leave a comment. Let me know which hunter or survivor you'd like to see a tutorial on. And yeah, leave a like and sub if you like the stuff, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.